for over 3.5 hours without ever moving his hands. It truly feels like an episode of Black Mirror. Even after reading OP's post,
it was
I
weird.
severely skeptical of the claims made. Going further into his
So
post,
eerie.
even more outlandish claims were being thrown out. That this guy could be the front of a Russian propaganda machine. He even goes on to talk about CIA psyops. All of those things to me are way farther down the rabbit hole than I ever cared to travel.
We spoke. We've always spoke to what?
And it made me almost dismiss his post right off the bat. But there was one detail in his post that I did not mention, and upon seeing it for myself, that was the true catalyst behind Aegon Shalakian's entry into the Lancaster Library.
Yup. This is what fucked me up. This is what broke my brain. Up. Yes, this is it. This is none of them have faces. Dude, it's so weird. Oh man, I'm getting chills again. Yup. This is what starts the rabbit hole. None of them have faces, like actual concrete faces. Like no eyes. Some of them are missing noses. Yeah, we need to smoke before we, because God, this is, you guys, I don't know if you guys remember me going through this fucking rabbit hole. This was such a weird one for me. This still, well, yeah, that's true. That is true. Let me, fuck, okay, there we go. We'll go back. Do you guys remember me going on rants about this in Discord? Because this feels like a fever dream coming across this. God, this one fucked me up a good couple days. Cheers. Fucking. If he doesn't, this is a 30-minute video. He doesn't show the other one where he's like the photoshopped one. I'm actually gonna lose my mind, and I'm gonna like rage comment, because that was such a fucking brain-breaking thing for me too.
They don't have any names.
Same with the books, yeah.
What is this?
I love the music in the source video for this. Not only, oh yes, thank God. I was gonna say, if you watch the source video, if the source video for this is like for the whole thing is like, yeah, this shit fucks me up. I'm not even joking. Hold on, let me find the source video. It broke my brain. Because the source video is really good, and because I don't think the source. Yes, there's. Yeah, we're gonna watch the schizo art.
It feels like I'm like moving.
Because we'll watch this part, because this is a good edit of it.
Against something, or that there's something like moving.
Yes,
against me
yes.
I haven't ever really been cognizant of before. I haven't put together all of this in any formal sense. It's just been bouncing around my head. So, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to because I don't even know if I should, for a variety of reasons that I'm not going to get into. So, for example, there were dozens of different accounts that were spamming doxes that were supposedly mine across Twitter, and these accounts were out for over 48 hours.
Hey, keep in mind,
them and nothing.
This is after. I believe this is after the attempted Trump assassination. Destiny the dude died deserved it for being at a Trump rally. Just as some context. So and that got him like all his shit from all of any poll that he had at X or Twitter, like away from. Yeah, like pulled and suspended.
Elon, for some reason, catches my tweet or catches a tweet about me from not even a large account, and my account ends up getting demonetized on Twitter in like 2 hours. I'm like, holy shit. I don't know why billionaire Elon Musk is like catching the attention of my Twitter account and is like, seems to be putting his thumb on the scale. That's just very strange to me.
I love the edit for this.
Something that I noticed that was very strange, and if you were in chat, you noticed this, that there are a ton of these accounts they're just bots. But like, everybody always says that like a lot of Twitter is botted, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm sure they're a bunch of like random whatever fuck accounts. But I've never really like quantified it before or thought about it before. But there are so many of these accounts. They all would talk in a certain type of manner. And
this specific like thing that he's discussing is a whole nother rabbit hole that is not as relevant now because the elections are over.
They're generally programmed, I think, to respond to themselves so that they build engagement and they look real. So many of their accounts,
I'm sure it's still a problem now,
end up like looking like this. They post like the same image over and over and over and over and over again. If you 100% have identified one as a bot, then you just have to see who responds to them and who they respond to. Here is an account. This guy here, this is not a real person, right? This is not a real human being.
God,
this
no.
Picture, this is not real. This is not a real person. Okay? This is not a real person, right? But when you scroll through his account, like you will find him like and other people, they talk to each other. Oh, this account, we went through this one. This account, this guy, this is not a real account, okay? This guy tweets at me. Oh, look, and you can see on the pictures, look, they do the thing where they'll post the same picture like over and over again. So like we can click through. Oh, he talks to Jeffrey again. Oh wait, are all of his replies to Jeffrey? They might all be, all of his replies might be to Jeffrey. Oh, this A. O'Connell guy or whatever. Holy.
It's a lot of it. The theory, at least at the time, is that there were bots to boost conservative accounts and attention to conservatism platform. But like there is like a bot problem that kind of feeds itself to I don't know if it's to like inflate numbers or deflate numbers or what, but it alters the analytics for companies like X. Yeah, I thank God he's enough.
Thank you, Albert. Yeah. By far and away, my biggest tweet. This is not a real person. Trump 2004. What the fuck does that even mean? Purebred American alpha male. The left's worst nightmare. What? Mouth is still numb from the dentist 2 hours ago. It might be over for me. What? This isn't a real account. This is not a real person, okay? I haven't been to the liberal dentist since 9/11. That was the wake-up call I needed. Is this a real account?
No.
Okay, no. I spent hours last night. Going through these fucking accounts, okay? I don't think any of these are real. I don't think any of these people are real, okay? And they talk about sports. They look sophisticated, okay? They do. I don't think this is
gotta watch out for them. Liberal dentists will get you. They will fire your teeth.
A real person. I don't think it's a real person. I don't think so.
Yeah.
This guy who's not real. He's not real. No better way to start off the day, okay?
Love this.
This is a white foot. This is not real.
Right. This is how you know that this is like one of the ways you can tell.
And you can find this was posted in 2024, okay, on Twitter, okay?
But if you reverse
search it, yes. 2 years ago. All right? This guy, this is not a real person.
Yep.
All right? He's not real. This is not a real person. But I'm pretty sure that if you look at
that's what they want. They want liberal teeth.
I'm looking at this and I'm like,
in the US.
Is this actually a bot replying to me? Making relatively sophisticated cuck jokes at me? I'm not sure. Okay, so in chat,
Now here's where the Egon comes in.
somebody links a YouTube video of this guy.
And we
My
watched
name is
parts of this.
Egon Shalakian.
Egon
I
Shalakian.
am an intelligence educator. I prepare intelligence personnel for clandestine.
No, I mean, like, I'll be honest. I think that this is around the time when he starts kind of turning the teeter-totter, like, turns in the wrong way for Destiny, unfortunately. But
Service. The fo-
no, I don't think that Destiny's a dumbass, to be honest. But yeah, he kind of gets a little brain broken past it, like,
focus of my career
in
has
some
been
ways.
centered on
not like the worst, but like I can understand. There's a lot behind Destiny.
of national security. With
This is a 3.5
We're here for
hour video.
Aegon, not
Okay. With a couple of sometimes strange audio glitches.
not Destiny.
I try to Google around getting information about this guy, and we're looking for like 20 minutes in chat, okay? I can't find anything, like, apparently he has really strong credentials, okay? He's got a very unique name. He's got very
A
strong
lot of
credentials.
credentials.
But I can't actually find good information about, like, who it is, okay? Who is this person? Go to the channel and check the comments. I did. All these comments are bots. 100%. They all
Aegon's?
type like it. There's a way that they type.
For Destiny's.
However, this is happening
It's okay, fair.
last night. This is happening last night. This is happening off stream in my chat room. And as we're talking about this, out of nowhere, an account shows up. So this account shows up in chat. The name is net_help_message_2221. And he says, are people saying this Chalokian guy isn't real? I found a court
Now-
document that looks like from a case in
One thing that I want to preface that this touches into is the dead internet theory. Aegon, okay. I don't like Aegon's face either. But yeah, we can get into that at some point. I haven't done a whole lot of research, but this like kind of tips into
involving the guy. Dude looks unhinged in it. And then he tags Cyber Vegan, who's helping me look at things, and then he tags me with the court document. Okay?
yeah, it's
Account was created
interesting
minutes
for
before
sure.
typing this message in chat. No smurfs, no other hits on this IP address, no other messages in chat ever. This is at like, I think like 3 a.m. CST, Central Standard Time. So I geolocate the
Yeah.
IP address for this account. The account is from Wisconsin, or the IP address is from Wisconsin. And I look at what it used to authenticate on my website, and it registered with the email fordestiny13337@gmail.com. And then, what's even weirder is you open this court case. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I only read like the first page, but
There's a lot of things
I
that
know
don't
if
make
this
sense.
proves- I don't even know what this proves. Okay, so United
Well,
States.
and then you had just wait, because there's very weird things that go on with this document right here, and he's gonna point it out.
District Court for the District of Massachusetts. So we have a federal court case, and it's the guy, the Elon Egon Chalokian, versus the FBI, I think the state of Massachusetts. It's all the wrong font for court documents. Yeah, I noticed that the state was misspelled up here. Like,
Now that's a weird. Like, I know mistypes happen, but like these are like official these are supposed to be official documents. So keep that in mind.
is this even a real court case? How would they get it on the official site? I don't know, because this is govinfo.gov, right? I want to know if this guy is real. This guy might be real. I just want to know if this guy's real. Okay? I just want to know if this guy's real. That's all I want to know.
Hello, my name is Aegon Chalak.
Or is there a guy with this name and this is like a bot that stole his identity? That's what I just want to know.
I'm convinced he's not real. By the way, I still am very much convinced that he's not real and that it's an AI generated video or person to rally people for what appears to be a cult, which is what we're going to be diving into more. Like the Aegon Chalakian.
Am a qualified particle physicist
himself,
affiliated with the
and there were things that revolve around him. Today, I think that's what we're gonna
do. Wait, what did he just say? What? Wait, sorry, hold on. We're getting so sidetracked. But just this.
Outspent on.
Wait.
I retain a very active. Aegon Chalakian am a qualified particle physicist affiliated with the preeminent CERN particle physics laboratory. I retain a very active.
Wait, what did he just say?
Yeah, I had to hear that again real quick.
Wait, sorry, hold on. We're getting so sidetracked. But just this.
Outspent on discrediting Elantra is equivalent to the cost of only.
Elantra is what we're gonna look into.
Discrediting Elantra is equivalent. Outspent on discrediting Elantra is equivalent to the cost of only.
And the video kind of like goes. I don't know how to describe it. You can tell it skips a little bit in a weird. Looks like it.
Wait, you're right. Wait, why does he have two clip-on mics?
I thought that this was weird.
One for backup, maybe? Wait. One for backup, maybe?
That is weird. I will say. That is super weird.
Bro.
My name is Aegon Chalakian. I am a part.
This is 10 months ago. Wait, so is he real? Is it real?
He's wearing two again.
Background pictures.
And then this is where the pictures. This is where we saw from the source.
Wait. I can't tell if I'm mind myself. Maybe it's just low resolution?
No.
Bro, I'm losing my mind. What is this? Look at the book names.
What book?
They don't have names.
The music. I love the music in this. We need to figure out what the music is for this.
They don't have any names. Nothing looks right in this. Is he posing for a picture? What is this? It's. Wait, hold on. What is photo on his website? The real photo. Wait, are these hands real? I don't know what I don't even know I don't know what's happening right now. Wait, the women's faces are at the exact same angle.
Lonely Void.
People are saying it's like the exact same face. Is it though? No. Hold on. Oh no. Wait. It is fake. This is a fake picture.
Yeah, right? Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird?
Oh,
it's really eerie feeling when you're like, what the?
I'm trying not to go full schizo on this. I feel
right?
like
and like it right, because it's photoshopped in that.
Leaning into something right now that like you're not supposed to touch or that you're not supposed to lean into.
Yeah, the dead internet theory.
this kind of feels like a joke to say.
I love this.
I'm not suicidal, obviously. Never been suicidal. No thoughts of suicide, just as a thing to throw out there. I don't think that would ever be relevant for anything, but okay. I love you, and hopefully I'll be back. I should be back tomorrow.
Saving this. It was right. Hell yeah. Okay, anyway. No, I got it. All right, let's get back to Aegon. So now we're seeing, like, from that video for a second. Them manipulating. It sounds like, too. It's a weird spot to put that. So that was 3 minutes for an intro. That was quite a bit. But okay, that's fine.
Afraid that you may not be there. Afraid to dream without you.
The time has come to expose this hidden enemy, so that you can build your defenses before it delivers the final blow.
So obviously, AI.
That's why I have returned.
Very obviously,
to deliver a
AI.
message to the people of America and all the free world.
I don't know how
a
else.
message that will empower you to halt the relentless tide of impending events, if you so choose. Each person who hears my message from beginning to end holds the power to shape the destiny of this world.
Dr. Alan Aegon Chalakian, who simply goes by Aegon Chalakian, is the face and supposed founder of the Earth Save Science Collaborative. The video you just saw of his face artificially edited onto a version of George Washington was posted on his official channel mere hours after the production of this film started, along with the other 8 hours of his film's runtime. A film where Chalakian...
Dude, yeah, which I do not recommend. It's kind of fucking batshit crazy.
or the AI voice he has reading the script, goes on
It's
about
so
the threat of the
weird.
United States Civil War, the brainwashing of cultism, which will be ironic later on,
Yeah.
and how climate change.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that was a weird feeling that I got through all. Like, I unfortunately spent far too much time researching, and I think I'm gonna pick this back up. I think we do a video
Expedited by the
the cult
information that now he
some
solely
point.
possesses will be the catalyst for the end of the world.
The result? A chain reaction. Over 1 million billion atoms.
To quote another Redditor on the r/Internet Mysteries Reddit, named the GTA 5P, who is Aegon Chalakian? Well, this is where it starts to get pretty weird. This guy lists many credentials on his channel. What's strange about them is that they are all over the place. How can a person be a lobbyist, then become a national security expert, and a particle physicist? Not only that, but how has he worked with so many big organizations such as CERN in the United States government? The guy also claims to have worked for various presidents such as Richard Nixon and George Bush. In another video, he goes on to name 2 more.
Ronald Reagan.
Gerald R. Ford.
What is strange is if you Google him, barely any official information about him pops up. There's no Wikipedia page detailing his contributions, nor are there any official websites talking about him. And when you Google his name, a weird LinkedIn profile pops up. Under
the downside of like looking about cults is there's a lot of them that I come across that aren't that interesting, that like don't hit a spot like
His profile, he apparently has a lot of experience, yet there are barely any details on it. Many of the stuff listed will say, under construction. Another thing is he strikingly has a chock-full education section. Reading through some of it, it appears he attended these schools in a relatively small time frame. In fact, it shows that he was enrolled in multiple programs at multiple schools at the same time. And most of it is recent, but yet his experience section is almost all the way incomplete. Even on his own website, he claims that he is intimately involved with corresponding AI, direct energy warfare, and defense acquisition communities. AI acquisition communities. But his background, experience, people he supposedly worked for, and their
nothing to do with
organizations. I have a hard time believing he did any of it, especially when there's proof of doctored photos and use of AI to convey these very facts. You just heard it, word for word, on his own website that he's intimately involved in AI companies and acquiring them. But the question begs, is Dr. Aegon Chalakian even real? Watching
something that was very weird to me, and I wonder if they're going to, because he's like, we'll talk about that later, but when I was researching the like group that he like is associated with, not the YouTube channel, but like the bigger group, that it seems like an actual group, at least from what I gathered. I don't know if those are AI. I haven't looked into, but they're very anti-cult. And if I remember correctly, we did a whole stream where we looked into some of the stuff that they were talking about the anti-cult stuff. If I remember correctly, we did like a lot of it was like a lot of European anti-cult stuff.
Videos and going through hours and hours of footage, I had my doubts. It's not natural for a human to stay still for several hours at a time, keeping direct eye contact and never slurring any words, almost as if he's reading off of some type of script, or the AI is anyway.
It's a kind of artificial intelligence that has been made possible.
I was becoming adamant that this man was not a man at all, until I found one damning piece of evidence to the contrary. A smaller channel called What the Hack uploaded a video during the pandemic titled Panel Discussion with Aegon Chalakian. In the video, we get our first look at Chalakian without the immense amounts of editing and enhancements seen in his uploads to the Earth Safe Science Collaborative YouTube channel. And when
watch this one. I saw it, but I didn't watch into it because it was an hour long.
Well, normal.
Let's see.
How you doing?
Well, how about yourself?
Just peachy. I figured I'd step in early and just hang my hat. While there's a huge demand for education at this very second, the most difficult challenge is educating the educators.
His speaking is very natural and he moves completely normal. Leave it to me to state the obvious, but he's a real human being. So that's it then, the end of the rabbit hole. Just a man who wants to make himself appear more accomplished by photoshopping prestigious people into his photos and putting a bunch of achievements on his social media profiles. Well, that should have been the end of it. But to my surprise,
this correlated with
not even close.
I guess because we looked into the anti-cultism for a little bit. I started a document about it.
We'll return after these messages.
If you are enjoying your time at the labs, get on
the evidence
program.
I was prepared to end this film with the acknowledgement that the internet makes bold assumptions based on strings of weakly based evidence and call it a day. But I didn't. The thought was still lingering in my head that the photos he was using were still doctored, and that there had to be more lies below the surface, and that this story still did not have a logical conclusion. Now that I knew Aegon Chalakian was in fact a real person and not the work of an advanced AI, I began to dig deeper into further research about Chalakian, which is where I found yet another Reddit post from a user going by the name of Lalis. In this post, he does a deep dive into Chalakian's so-called esteemed background. In this post, he includes an SEC violation order against Chalakian from the 1970s for a plethora of violations, including the following one that states that Chalakian circulated or distributed advertisements which contain untrue statements of material fact and which omitted to state facts concerning, among other things, his educational and business background. Not only did the modern internet call out Chalakian for his fraudulent background and lies, but so did the SEC all the way back in the 1970s. On top of that, the poster went into a deep dive into his quote-unquote research papers listed under his profiles. Both of the research papers that OP did a deep dive in were in fact credited to an A. Chalakian, except to one that attended Sharif University of Technology in Tehran, Iran. Upon looking at the full research paper, the true researcher credited is one Arpane Chalakian. Aegon Chalakian is a fraud. And the original poster goes deeply into the other ways he has artificially bolstered his resume on the back of total strangers who did not consent to the theft of their hard work. Yet, I continued to dig deeper. That's when I came across another video of Shalakian at a conference for a group called Alatra.
This is where, yeah.
Why are they? Who are they?
See, this is where like my brain kind of got broken about what the reality of him is, because like as we saw, but you'll see why I was weirded out by this
Get upset because
conference group.
They're not economists. They're going after you because you are somebody, not because you're nobody. Get that in your minds. You've achieved something that makes you a good target.
The name sounded familiar to me immediately because I knew them as a cult.
Yep. Alatra, yes.
About the Alatra International Public Movement. Currently, the coordination center of the Alatra International Public Movement is located in Kiev, Ukraine. Global social projects aimed at strengthening of universal spiritual and moral values in the world society. Popularize the best side of Ukraine for its honest citizens, participants of the Alatra International Public Movement. Popularize the best side of Ukraine.
Well, top of that, talking about, there was like a spiritual part to it.
Aimed at strengthening of universal spiritual and moral values in the world.
Right there. That's that. When you see that, and then there's movements talking about all these big things, it's very concerning.
Society. Popularize the best side of Ukraine for its honest citizens, participants of the Alatra International Public Movement. Popularize the best side of Ukraine.
Popularize the best side of Ukraine. Little did I know that this tiny promotional snippet would open yet another door to something that I could not have anticipated when I began